All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're jumping right into something you've probably seen popping up everywhere, IV drip therapy. We're going to break down what one of the providers in this space is actually claiming, what's in it, how it supposedly works, the whole deal, all based on their own materials.
So they kick things off with this really big, forward-looking statement. We're not just talking about a quick pick-me-up here. Nope. They're positioning this as the future of wellness. So you got to ask, what does that future actually look like, according to them?
And it really all boils down to one single, incredibly powerful number, 100%. Seriously, this number is the bedrock for every single claim they make. It's the whole foundation.
So what's this 100% all about? It's about nutrient absorption. That's their core promise, that every last drop of the good stuff, the vitamins, the minerals, it all gets straight into your body. The big question is, how? How do they claim to pull that off?
Okay, so how exactly do they claim this works? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of how they say they're bypassing the body's natural barriers.
And this is the question on everyone's mind, right? I mean, why not just pop a vitamin pill? If you need some extra vitamin C, why go through all this trouble? Let's see what their answer is. And wow, look at this comparison. They're drawing a really clear line in the sand here. On one side, you've got IV therapy, which they claim gives you 100% absorption because it goes right into your bloodstream. But then you look at oral supplements, and they're saying you only get, what, 10 to 20%? All because it has to go through your digestive system. That is a huge, huge difference they're claiming.
Okay, so to wrap this idea up, here's their official definition. It's a treatment that delivers essential nutrients and hydration directly into the bloodstream for full absorption. And you know, those two words are everything here. Directly and full. That's the whole sales pitch in a nutshell.
All right, so we get the how. Now let's talk about the what. They have a whole menu of these things, a drip for pretty much any goal you can think of. And here's just a little taste of that menu. You've got your immune support with the classic vitamin C and zinc. Then there's an anti-aging one with things like biotin and glutathione. You can even get trips for athletic performance, or get this, a hangover and detox that includes ingredients like Toradol and Zofran. A real variety.
And it's not just about picking from the menu. Oh no, you can customize too. They offer these upgrades for each drip. So you could, say, grab the performance drip and then add something like L-carnitine for an extra energy boost. It's all about making it just for you.
Okay, so we know what's in the IV bag, but what's it actually like to get one? Let's walk through what they say you can expect during a visit.
All right, let's just get to it. The number one concern for a lot of people is probably the needle. It's a totally fair question. Does it hurt?
Well, they tackle this question directly. The official word is most clients feel only a tiny pinch at the start. They really stress that their staff is medically licensed and trained to make it as easy as possible. So here's the entire visit, broken down into what they call a 60-minute wellness journey. First, you get a pre-infusion evaluation with their medical staff. Step 2, the infusion itself starts with that tiny pinch. Then, for the next 45 to 60 minutes, you just kick back and relax, apparently in a heated massage chair. And the last step, you walk out the door supposedly feeling the results right away. Okay, so that's the experience. But what about all the important stuff behind the scenes? Let's talk about safety. Who's actually doing this, and how often they think you should be coming back.
Now, safety is obviously a huge deal here, and they make some really important claims. First, they say all the infusions are done by medically trained, licensed pros. Second, you have to get a full medical evaluation before you can even get your first one. And finally, they state that they follow the strictest safety protocols out there.
So, is this a one-and-done kind of thing, or are they hoping you'll become a regular? Well, this chart makes it pretty clear. For a whopping 80% of people, they're recommending it as part of an ongoing routine.
And what does that routine look like? Well, they're suggesting 1 to 2 sessions a month. The goal, they say, is to maintain optimal hydration and nutrient levels. So yeah, they're definitely framing this as a long-term strategy, not just a quick fix.
And that brings us right back to where we started. This chart really says it all, doesn't it? It's their entire argument in one visual. That huge bar for IV therapy at 100% absorption, just dwarfing the little 20% bar they give to oral supplements. This one idea is what their entire service is built on.
So when you put it all together, the 100% absorption claim, the custom drips for every possible goal, the whole relaxing spa-like experience, it really leaves you with one big question. Is this thing the ultimate wellness hack they claim it is?